It was a decisive night in politics. Donald Trump, Joe Biden both scored big in the New Hampshire primary. Nikki Haley vowing to fight on, but all signs now point to a rematch between the president and the incumbent he defeated in 2020.
Rachel Scott in New Hampshire overnight, putting questions to the candidates. She starts us off in Manchester. Good morning, Rachel.
Michael, good morning. And Donald Trump was hoping that a victory in this state would be enough to knock Nikki Haley out of the Republican primary, but she's making it clear she's not going anywhere.
Overnight, Donald Trump with a decisive victory in the first in the nation primary, defeating his former UN ambassador Nikki Haley by more than 11 points in New Hampshire.
She did very poorly, actually. She had to win. The governor said, she's going to win, she's going to win, she's going to win. Then she failed badly.
Trump now barreling toward the Republican nomination, sharing the stage with two of his former rivals, calling on the party to unify around him.
It is time for the Republican Party to coalesce around our nominee and the next president of the United States, Donald Trump.
But Haley rejected that, vowing to press on.
This race is far from over. There are dozens of states left to go. And the next one is my sweet state of South Carolina.
The former South Carolina governor staked her campaign on a strong showing here, hoping independents would help her pull off a major upset.
Do you feel confident that you can close this gap? We're excited. I mean, this is what Election Day it's all about.
Haley arguing she's the last person standing between a Trump-Biden rematch.
With Donald Trump, you have one bout of chaos after another. This court case, that controversy, this tweet, that senior moment. You can't fix Joe Biden's chaos with Republican chaos.
After two disappointing losses in Iowa and New Hampshire, Haley's path to the nomination is only growing more difficult, and she's up against history. No Republican candidate has ever won the first two states and went on to lose the nomination.
When you win Iowa and you win New Hampshire, they've never had a loss. There's never been. So we're not going to be the first, I can tell you.
Hours earlier, when I asked Trump about Haley staying in the race, he insisted he wasn't that concerned.
Mr. President, Haley says that she's staying in through Super Tuesday. Is she a threat to you?
No, and I don't care if she stays. I'd rather do whatever she wants. It doesn't matter.
But once she refused to drop out after his win, he lashed out, calling her delusional.
And when I watched her in the fancy dress that probably wasn't so fancy come up, I said, what's she doing? We won. But I don't get too angry. I get even.
Trump's speech was light on policy, heavy on personal attacks and grievances. The former president making false claims about everything from the 2020 election to Democratic policies to actually was allowed to vote in the New Hampshire Republican primary. The Nikki Haley campaign responding to Trump's speech overnight, calling it an angry rant that offered the American people nothing about his vision for the future of the country. Robin.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.